If the Vietnam War were a movie, it'd be an epic tragedy where Indiana Jones was caught in a trap. By the way, inspired by this war, which marked a moral turning point in the United States, we dive into one of the most iconic and devastating wars of the 20th century, the Vietnam War. A conflict that pitted a small Southeast Asian country against the world's most powerful superpower, proving that determination and ingenuity can outmatch even the most advanced army. From French colony to Cold War, Vietnam was a French colony until, after World War II, the Viet Minh, a communist group led by Ho Chi Minh, started a war for independence. The French, despite U.S. economic support, lost in 1954 after the Battle of Dien Bien Phu. Vietnam was split in two, North Vietnam and South Vietnam. In the South, the communists formed the vietcong, a guerrilla force fighting against the corrupt and repressive South Vietnamese government. The vietcong used guerrilla tactics: tunnels, punji, board, bridge, flytrap Venus. Follow me if you want that video, and surprise attacks. With support from North Vietnam and the Ho Chi Minh Trail, the Viet Cong became unstoppable. In 1964, the U.S. entered the war after the Gulf of Tonkin incident, a supposed North Vietnamese attack that was never confirmed. They came in strong: helicopters, massive bombings, and the infamous Agent Orange. But the jungle and guerrilla warfare played against them. U.S. soldiers weren't ready for jungle combat. The Viet Cong built thousands of tunnels to hide, attack, and move undetected. Plus, they had the support of the civilian population, who provided food, shelter, and intel. U.S. soldiers suffered from constant stress, drug addiction, and quick rotation. So then, in 1973, the U.S. signed the Paris Peace Accords and withdrew its troops. South Vietnam was left alone. Then, in 1975, North Vietnam launched a final offensive that ended with the fall of Saigon. This war was an absolute massacre. About 1 million soldiers and 2.5 million civilians, and Vietnam was devastated and unified under a communist government.